MMA Boxing Talk here. I just wanted to make a little video making my prediction for who will be Fighter of the Year this year of 2017. Um, Last year I didn't make a prediction for who I thought would be the Fighter of the Year 2016. But if you go back to one of my videos, I did pick Cody Garbrandt and Stipe Miocic 1A and 1B. I thought, both guys deserve Fighter of the Year. It was such a hard year to pick. You could make a good case for any of those new champions this year: Bisping, Nunez, McGregor, and Stipe, and of course Garbrandt. But I thought Garbrandt and Stipe really, both had 3 first-round knockouts of the year. Both became champ, and I mean that performance Garbrandt had on Cruz was unbelievable. But my prediction for who will be Fighter of the Year in 2017 is none other than a heavyweight prospect in Francis Ngannou, or Francis Ngannou, however you want to pronounce it. Francis Ngannou is a massive, massive heavyweight. He's very, very skilled on the feet. He's patient. He's smart. He's got a good, fight IQ. He's got an extremely long reach, 83-inch reach. He's 6'4", 250 pounds, I believe, and just all muscle, explosive, great athlete. He's got all the intangibles. We saw him win most of his fights before his last fight anyway, was on the feet by dominating his opponents with his boxing. But in his last fight, he got a nice submission win over Anthony Hamilton. Had a hold of that arm and just ripped him to the ground. Has a lot of power, a lot of explosiveness in those hips. So I think this guy, Francis Ngannou, is going to be the Fighter of the Year this year. He's already lined up to fight at the end of this month against Andrei Arlovski, who's ranked number 7. So it's a perfect start for his year. If he wants, a chance to win the Fighter of the Year, he's going to fight right off the bat a top 10 guy, a former UFC champion, Andrei Arlovski. Now, if he gets past Arlovski without any injuries and he beats Arlovski very decisively and stops Arlovski, then in my opinion, there's no real need to give him anyone the same. Like I would start moving up the rankings. I would give him personally, if he gets past Andrei Arlovski, and that's a big if, but I think he can do it. I think he can knock him out. Arlovski's been knocked out so many times before, but if he gets past Arlovski, I would seriously have Francis Ngannou fight Ben Rothwell. Ben Rothwell, solid opponent. He's been in there with some of the best names in the sport. Very tough, very durable. He's got great submissions, so that's something that Ngannou would have to watch out for. But I think that'd be a great fight, and we're gonna know a lot about Ngannou with this fight against Arlovski. But Arlovski doesn't have a good chin anymore, and Rothwell does. So I think if he could beat those two guys, he'd be well on his way of Fighter of the Year. And then after you beat Rothwell, number 5 ranked guy, if you get past both him and Arlovski, you never know what's ahead. Now, quickly, I want to name the other fighters that I wrote down who also could possibly win Fight of the Year. I'm definitely picking Ngannou though, but I think Lando Venata has a chance of winning Fighter of the Year. We all saw, his fight against Tony Ferguson, which was tremendous. And then to prove that that wasn't just a fluke, he comes out and has, in my opinion, the knockout of the year against John Makdessi on UFC 206. That spinning heel kick to the chin was unbelievable. I think Stephen Wonderboy Thompson could have a possibility of winning Fighter of the Year. I think when he fights Woodley next, I think he's going to beat Woodley in the rematch. I don't see Woodley outperforming his last performance. Stipe Miocic might have a chance to win Fighter of the Year. Max Holloway, and also Cody Garbrandt. I think any of those guys can win it, but I am picking Francis Ngannou. That's my pick this year for the Fighter of the Year of 2017. We'll see in a year's time if I was right on that, but that's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. Peace.